What's going on, guys? Today I'm going to show off my no money spent team here in NHL 23, open up an icon pack and one of the choice packs from the Millennium event. Now, I have been playing on this account since day one, and I have built a very solid squad. Almost 1,400 games played. It's a lot. Now, before I go ahead and show you my team, here is my Millennium choice pack. So guys, I finished my objective here for my Hut Millennium player item. I'm not really sure what I'm allowed to get here. I don't know if you're guaranteed all the players from last Friday. I don't know if you're only guaranteed the ones that are in banners right now. Like, I know there's like Bergeron and those guys. EA, are they even on banners anymore? Oh my god. Okay, here they are. So I don't know if I'm only guaranteed these 4 players or if there's the first week players available as well that came out on Friday. But we're going to find out here, open up this pack, and this is definitely going to help my team no matter what. And it's going to help me get another one of these packs pretty soon. I only need about another 100 games for another one of these. So hopefully we get something good. And we get... Okay, so we do get Scott Hartnell, who's from this week. Is this one from this week as well? It's not. Interesting. So even though new cards came out, the old ones are still available to be pulled. Of course, I'm going to take 95 Scott Hartnell here. How could I not? Not a bad card whatsoever. And that's going to be a nice card to add to my team. Now, that was recorded a couple days ago, so I apologize, but we ended up getting a really good card for the team. Now, we're going to open up this Icon Choice Pack next, hopefully get ourselves someone really good. But I know you see all these packs next to me. There's going to be more, as I'm probably finishing in the top 50 of Hut Champs this week, which means Wednesday at 5 o'clock Eastern, I'm going to be opening up all of these packs, trying to pull some new cards. The link to my Twitch channel is in the description, and the link to my Kick is also there if you want to drop a follow. I may be doing some streams over there as well. Let's open up this Icon Choice Pack. I wouldn't mind a new center. It may be time for me to move on from Sagan. It's a little bit of a spoiler for you. Regardless, let's go. Card number 1 in our Icon Choice Pack, Mike Modano. His Stanley Cup card is actually really solid. Former Detroit Red Wing. This is actually a really good card if you could get him upgraded all the way. The problem is it's so expensive. Like, once you get him up here, like, he's phenomenal. One of the better left-handed shots in the game. 6'3", 99 speed and excel. Phenomenal card. But it's not Mario Lemieux, who obviously I'm really hoping for, and it's not Nick Lidstrom. Card number 2, what do you have for me, EA? Come on. Okay, Johnny Busick, former Red Wing as well, actually. Busick, not nearly as good as Modano, even at 92 overall. How are these cards so bad still? Like, EA, you've got to make these cards usable next year. All right, card number 3. Let's see if this is any better. Please. It's actually worse, Wendell Clark. Alright, so, safe to say, out of this pack, I will be taking Mike Modano. Will I use him? I don't know. Alright, guys, well, without further ado, let's get into my team update. We have some very good cards added to the squad. Starting it off with Mikhail Samuelsson from the Detroit Red Wings Stanley Cup event. Very happy with this card. Now, his stats aren't great. I want to point out he was playing on the 4th line for a very long time for me at 86 overall, trying to get objectives done. I then upgraded him. So, while he has 154 games played, he actually hasn't had that many games played on the top line. Still a great card, and I will be using him for the rest of the year. Next up, we have Timmy Stu! Now, he is the best card I've used on this account by far, and I got him so luckily out of a 80 overall player choice pack, I believe, from Sets. You trade in the seasonal collectibles for like an 80 overall choice pack. I did that, and when his fantasy card was at 80 overall, I ended up pulling him in that. Unbelievable luck, and I was able to trade him in for his Team of the Season card. Such a good card. My winger is Connor McDavid's Team of the Year card. Very good, of course. You can see his stats. He's been very good for me. And I don't ever see a scenario where I ditch him. I mean, look at this line, man. Yeah, 96 on the right side, but 99 Stützle and 99 McDavid, like, unstoppable. For my second line, we have Patrick Laine at 96 overall from the Hut Hero event. Very good card, 6'5", good skating. I'm going to say the same thing I said about Samuelsson here. He was actually playing on a lower line. He was not playing on the second line or even the first line for a long time. When I first built him, I was trying to get objectives done, so his stats don't look great, but he is a phenomenal card. My center is Sidney Crosby, and it will remain Sidney Crosby the rest of the year, unless I end up getting that choice pack, the 97 overall MSP choice pack you get for free from objectives. If I get that, I'm probably taking that MSP because it actually has better stats than his Team of the Season. Crosby remains to be my favorite card I've used in all of NHL 23. And on the wing, we have Wayne Gretzky. Now, I was hoping to get Mario Lemieux. Didn't happen today, but maybe next time. But Wayne Gretzky's been on the team since December 15th, and he is phenomenal. I would love to have a line of Wayne, Crosby, and Lemieux. And maybe next month I'll be able to make that happen. But for now, we've got Gretzky, and he is great. My third line has Philip Forsberg at 95 overall. This card was the one playing on the second line while I was grinding out objectives, so his stats, while now aren't looking great, at one point were phenomenal, and he is a great card, especially here on the third line. My third line center is Anze Kopitar, who honestly I didn't like at first, but he has grown on me, especially on the PK. He is great. So if you guys are looking for a big center, Anze Kopitar, a great option for you. And the winger there is my team of the season, Dylan Larkin. And I love Larkin. I have him on my first line on my main team. Now, the reason I have him on my third line here, even though he's on my first line on my main team, is for strategy. If you look at his stats, he has way more goals than he does assists. I feed him the puck on the third line because he has Born Leader, and when he scores a goal, everyone on the team gets an energy boost. I put him on the third line. If he scores a goal for me, I can put the first line out there immediately after. It's really helpful. For my fourth line, we have Matt Duchene, who I got out of a Rivals reward pack a few weeks ago. He's been pretty good. He doesn't really ever get playing time, especially if I'm playing Rivals, because there's 2-minute periods and fourth line really doesn't see the light of day, but 94 overall card. We have Tyler Seguin, who I mentioned earlier, 700 games played for me, pretty much all in the bottom six. Like, at no point has he had top tier minutes, but he's still one of the better cards that EA's released this year, in my opinion. Those 99 faceoffs are really helpful on the PK. And the winger there is going to be that Scotty Hartnell you just seen me pull earlier. Of course, I'm going to use him until I get as many objectives done as possible to get more free cards. Now, that's my offense, and I'm pretty happy with it. I'm not going to lie to you, I'm finishing top 50 in champs this week using this squad, so hopefully we end up getting some big pulls and making the team even better next week. As for my defense, line 1, we have Mark Stahl. Absolutely awesome card. Maybe my favorite card on defense all year, other than Nick Lidstrom. Nick Lidstrom has a special place in my heart, but this card is just so damn good. On the right side, I'm using Luke Schenn, Stanley Cup card. I was grinding out with these cards, trying to get all the objectives done, and I ended up really liking Schen's card, so he's sticking around. On the second D pair, we have Jake Muzzin. I don't expect him to be around much longer, but I will say he's been all right. Next time I get another left-handed defenseman, Muzzin will be the one to go. His partner is Sergei Zubov. Again, same situation here. I don't expect either of these cards to be around much longer. Once I get a replacement for them, they're gone, but he's doing the job fine. He's a good skater. What can I say? For my third D pair, we have Chris Pronger at 96 overall. I traded in all the 86s and got this Chris Pronger. I'm going to upgrade him one more time, and then he'll be my top pairing defenseman most likely. Can't wait to see how he plays at 98 eventually, but for now, welcome to the team. And his D partner is Alex Pietrangelo at 95 overall. I really do like this card. He's been on the team for a while, since April 6th. And I'm probably going to end up keeping him over Zubov. I like him even more. Now, last but not least, we're going to take a look at my goalie. And it's been my same goalie for a very long time now. It's that Team of the Week Thatcher Demko. I pulled him on March 22nd. Please, don't ever put any stock into a goalie. It's just not worth it. They all tend to play the same. As long as your goalie is somewhat decently tall, that's good enough. For Synergies, I'm running Buzzing, Protector, Spark, Magician, Wingman, Workhorse, Thief, Bombarded, Fly the Zone, Gladiator, Distributor, and Heart and Soul. I do not have Light the Lamp or Well-Rounded active. In terms of abilities, Connor McDavid has Unstoppable Force and Close Quarters, Gretzky with Unstoppable Force and Close Quarters, Pronger has Truculence and Stick 'em Up, Schenn with Truculence and Stick 'em Up, Muzzin with Truculence and Stick 'em Up, and Ice Pack, and I love using Ice Pack. As somebody who likes to dive and block shots, great ability for 1 point. Samuelson has Close Quarters and No Contest, Stahl with Ice Pack, Stick 'em Up, and Truculence, Larkin has Close Quarters, and of course, Born Leader. Zubov has Stick 'em Up, Line has Close Quarters, Pietrangelo has Stick 'em Up, and Stützle has All Alone, and that is not it, because Beauty Backhand is on Crosby. I gotta have Beauty Backhand, my favorite ability in the game. Now that is my team that I have built from day one, no money spent. And while this may be no money spent, it's free to play fully. I do spend a lot of time playing this game and grinding out every mode to get as many packs and rewards as possible. I think you guys know me pretty well. I play this game an absolute ton. Regardless, guys, that is going to do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and let me know down below what you think of my no money spent squad here on PS4. Next year, I'll be doing the same thing, trying to grow a no money spent squad versus my main team, and Glad and the Glory will be making a return as well. So 3 different teams and 3 different ways to build my team. We can see where they all end up at the same time. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Stay frosty.